Alright, here's our second video, our second test review. So name 3 points. So how about F, E, D? Good. Name 2 lines. So I can name them by using the letters on there. So I've got line F, E. I know it's a line because of the arrows. I've also got A, B. Name all the points in plane H. Well, plane H is this one right here. All of your points are F, E, D. Name the plane that contains points A, B, and G. Well, I can call that plane C, because this is a uppercase with no dot. And I can also use 3 points as long as they're not on the same line. So I've got A, B, G. They are not on the same line. So this is also plane A, B, G. Okay. Moving on. Name 1 pair of opposite rays in this picture. Well, I've got EC. Notice the E is the end point. So it will be the first letter. Its opposite is the one that goes the different direction. So E, D. Name 2 points that are collinear with point D. So collinear on the same line. That would be C and E. Name the intersection of line CD and plane A. Well, that's point E. Name a point that is not coplanar. So that means it's not in this area here. Well, you got C and you got D. Alright, I don't have a graph here, so I'm going to skip number 3. Sorry. If you want to solve it, go for it. Find ST. Well, I know that this is 6, and I know this is 6, and the whole thing's 24. So 24 minus the parts I don't need, which is 6 and 6. That's 24 minus 12, which is 12. So ST is 12. Alright, identify the segment bisector. Well, this point M here tells us that it bisects. So we're at line MR. There we go. Alright. And then it says find ST. Well, I know bisect means cut into 2 equal parts, so I know that this, x plus 12, is equal to this, 8x minus 2. That's 2 plus 2 and minus x. I like to do it all in one step if I can. I get 14 equals 7x. Divide by 7, so 2 equals x. But it wants to know ST. Well, ST is the whole thing, so 2 plus 12 is 14. But since it's a bisector, that means this is also 14. So the whole thing is 14 plus 14, which is 28. All right, find the midpoint and the distance. So here's what we know. We know that J is at negative 3, 2. And we know that K is at 9, 2. We need to find the midpoint. So the whole distance on the x's is from here to here, which is 12. And then from 2 to 2, which is 0. But midpoint would be half of that, so half of 12 is 6, half of 0 is 0. So negative 3 plus 6 is 3. 2 plus 0 is 2. To find the distance, we just go x2, y2, x1, y1. So I go negative 3 minus 9 squared plus 2 minus 2 squared. Sorry. So that's negative 12 squared plus 0 squared. So that's 144, which is 12. So the distance is 12. So it says in this next problem, you're given the midpoint and one of the endpoints. So I've got A and B with a midpoint at M, which is 2, 5. And this is 2, 3. And I need to find B. Let's see, the distance from here to here is 0. Here to here is 2. So since this is the midpoint, I know that this has to also be plus 0 plus 2. So 2 plus 0 is 2. 5 plus 2 is 7. So it's 2, comma, 7. Name 3 different angles in this diagram. Here we go. PQR. Angle PQR. Angle RQS. Angle RQS. And the third one, PQS. Angle PQS. Notice how Q is our vertex, so Q ends up in the middle on all of these. Find the angle measurement to classify the angle. So, AOB started at 0, went to 50, so this is 50 degrees. That is acute because it is less than 90. Next one is COD. COD. So we started at 0, we went to 90, so the angle is 90, and that is a right angle. Right angles are 90 degrees. Next one it wants us to find, let's go orange, is BOD. Well, we started at 0, we ended up at 130, so this is 130 degrees. That's obtuse, because obtuse is between 90 and 180. And then the last one, AOD. Let's see, that goes from 0, and then we go to 180, so 180 degrees, and that is a straight angle. All right, 12 and 13, or apparently 10 and 11. I guess this should be 12 and 13. Apparently I can't count, sorry. So we know the whole thing is 130. If this part is 86, to find this part we subtract, so 130 minus 86 is 4. I can't borrow, so 44 degrees. Now in this one, we know that the whole thing is 98. So that's this part plus this part. So this part plus this part is 98. Combine your like terms, 5x, negative 2. Now we're going to solve by adding 2. 5x equals 100. So x is 20. But we got to check, what does it actually want to know? QRS. So it wants to know angle QRS, which is 2x plus 6. So 2 times 20 is 40, plus 6 is 46. Okay. We skipped 14 because we didn't talk about adjacent and non-adjacent. 15. I know that two angles are complementary. That means they add to be 90. Well, if this one's 36, I can solve by subtracting 36. Oof. So that would mean angle 1 equals, go over here, 54. Now, supplementary means they add to be 180. So I get this nice equation. This one's 75. So I can subtract 75 from both sides. And angle 3 is 105. Angle B, ABC, and CBD are supplementary. So as you know from the last problem, that means they add to be 180. I know that this is 7x and this is 8x. So we get 15x equals 180. Divide by 15, divide by 15, x is 12. And then it says find the measure of each angle. Okay, well this is 7 times 12, which is 84. And this is 8 times 12, which is 96. All right, we know these last two angles are complementary. That means they add to be 90. So I know 3x plus 6 and 4x minus 14 add to be 90. 3x plus 4x is 7x. 4 minus 14 is negative 8. Add 8, add 8. 7x equals 98. Divide by 7, divide by 7. X is 14. So to find the two of them, This is 3 times 14 plus 6, which is 48. And this is 4 times 14 minus 14, which is 42. All right. Hope you watched this video. I hope you got something out of it, and I hope you're ready for your test.